welcome to my channel. So today we are doing something a little bit different. We are doing a mod review today, as I'm sure you could tell from the title of this video down below. So I do have the Parsons family loaded, who is of course my mod testing family. This way I don't mess with any of my actual save games and that kind of stuff. Sorry, I'm like kind of winded. I'm like, I keep telling myself I need to work out. I need to work out. What do? Not work out. I'm that person that will go up a flight of stairs like faster than you've ever seen, and then at the top I'm dying because I can't breathe. So anyway, and I just had dinner, and so like there's like less room in my belly, so my lungs don't like to expand all the way. That's not the point. That's not the point of any of this. The point of this is that we are reviewing Frimlin's expanded rewards store. I do hope I am pronouncing that correctly. I'm kind of going based off of how it looks, so it's the Frimlin's expanded reward store. As always, the link for the download is down in the description. So in case you do want to download this for yourself, it is right there. And then this is a list of all the traits that are available. Essentially, they're all the rewards that you can get through completing aspirations. So the cheapest is $1,500, the most expensive is $8,000. For the purposes of mod reviewing, I decided to just go with the free version. I was actually like gonna say flavor, but the free flavor, because that's what he writes here. I thought that was kind of cute, but anyway, that's not the point. So anyway, there is a whole bunch of them. It's literally every trait that you can earn through the reward store or through aspirations. So maybe you completed the fabulously wealthy aspiration and you got shrewd, and so now you've earned a whole bunch of points, but you decided you want, I don't know, poetic for God knows what reason. I have no idea. But anyway, so pretty much if you come to this page, it will it actually writes the actual legit cost of it, what it'll cost if it's half price, what it'll cost if it's a quarter price, and those are all listed here in the files as well. So just choose one. So there is expanded rewards free, expanded rewards quarter, expanded rewards half, and then just the regular expanded rewards. So it might say yesterday, but this is probably going to be at least a few days from when I've recorded this video. I don't plan on having it be that far out, but essentially it just gives you the option to purchase any of the aspirations reward traits instead of having to like earn them. I mean, you could always still go through and actually earn them. I mean, that's fine. But back in here, so of course, because I did do the free flavor, let's go ahead and click on the reward store. Now, if you do choose to do the free quarter or half, it affects pricing for all of the traits. It's not just affecting pricing for those traits, it affects it for all the traits that are in the reward store. Just a heads up. So I already tested this out a little bit, and so I had my sim get antiseptic, and I think there was one more shrewd I had him get as well, because that's the one that's in the fabulously wealthy. Oh, and if you notice, my cursor is back. The Sims 4 cursor is back. I'm so excited. My game like decided to throw a hissy fit, said, I don't feel like working anymore, shut down. I reloaded it and it was back. So I was like, cool, whatever. I'm still probably going to have a few videos that are going to go up that will still have the Windows cursors. It's kind of annoying, especially on speed builds. But, yeah, anyway. So, like I said, you can get any of the traits that you can earn through aspirations. You can actually get them here in the rewards store now. So, and then I've already tested it. So if you, for whatever reason you decide you don't want this mod in your game, you don't want the free version, maybe you want the whole price version or whatever, your sim will still keep those traits. So you can see here I still have shrewd and antiseptic. I've taken this out, put it back in, so he still has those traits available. Now I'm not really quite sure what happens if you complete the aspiration. I might just test that out here for just a second. I don't quite know what the cheat is for that. Sims 4 cheats, cheat aspiration. I just want to make sure there's not going to be like any duplicates. I wouldn't think so. I mean, it's from what I've been seeing, it's actually pretty well done. So, if you do have any suggestions for any additional rewards to be added, then go ahead, leave those down below. Or Frimlin also is on Twitter himself, and he also has a YouTube channel. So if you want, you could always go and contact him personally. But it says, because there's questions Q&A here, so why are some of the rewards so expensive? Most because I felt those had a more powerful effect. I also set the prices of the aspirations roughly to match the EA's default prices for reward trades, which range from 500 to 10,000. It says if my prices are too high, try the half price, quarter price, or free flavors. It says why are some rewards so cheap? Usually because I felt they were weaker or have their effect are more limited on a certain playstyle. So the most expensive one is long lived, which is pretty fair. I would say that's well worth it to have it at 8,000. The cheapest ones are Expressionistic, Angler's Tranquility, Survivalist, Museum Patron, and Melt Master. That one is the grilled cheese aspiration, which you can trigger in your own game if you eat grilled cheese 3 times in a row. It'll trigger that aspiration, and then you can get that. Personally, I think Museum Patron is like the worst trait available in The Sims 4. It literally just says, museum patrons like museums. Okay? Like, that's it. That's what we get. So, personally, I don't think that one's even worth 1,500. I think it's worth like 250. But that's beside the point. So anyway, so a little bit further down, would you consider changing the price of any of the reward trades? Yes, I'd consider it. It's expected that I might change my mind on some of these and may change them. Also, if you have some feedback, you're welcome to let me know as long as you're polite. When you make a version with cheaper rewards, I already have. And then just choose one that best suits your play style. And says, can you add other traits or objects to this mod? It says, depends on the trait or object. Some, like the child aspiration reward traits, were easy to include. Depending on which trait or object you mean, it may be simple, tricky, or impossible to add it. But I named the mod Expanded Rewards deliberately so I could potentially add other things too. And so the child, these ones, the creatively gifted, physically gifted, socially gifted, and mentally gifted, are all actual child reward traits that you can get for completing the child aspirations. So now you can have, let's say that for the purpose of storytelling, you're like, oh, well, now my sim needs the creatively gifted because they had such a great childhood and they completed the aspiration. You could always add that in there. And I mean, that's what's kind of really nice about it, is you could add the child traits onto an adult, which I actually already have. I've done that with Todd's sister, Eliana. She has the creatively gifted trait, so, because she's creative, a muser, hates children, and of course she's now creatively gifted. So, I mean, personally, I probably won't continue to use this, but that's just mostly for, I mean, I might add it every once in a while to add some spice to the game, or to when like for the purposes of storytelling, like I said, I might add that in. This way they can get their traits anyway, or in case I have like an adult that I wanted to have a trait for a child or something like that, I would totally put this back in my game, throw that in there. I mean, personally, I won't use it, but that's my play style. That's just me. Now, if you want to have options for all of that, go ahead. By all means, download it. It seems to be really well. Oh, I was looking up the cheat for the aspiration. I got totally distracted. So, let's see. So, I know there's a way here to change the level. Oh, I have MC Command Center. Why am I doing this the hard way? Let's see. MC cheats. Career, complete aspiration goal. Completes the next goal in the current aspiration. If no goal remains in the current objective, the next objective will become active. Alright, so it looks like we've done that one. So we're going to, well, nope, come back. Complete aspiration goal. Let's see, what does it say now? Oh, so it actually is only doing like that portion. That's actually really cool. So let's see. God, I'm gonna have to do that a lot. We'll just sit here and go complete. Okay, complete. Okay, complete. Okay. Should be almost done now. Oh, I think I just need one more. No, not make happy. Complete aspiration. Alrighty, so he's officially completed the fabulously wealthy thing. So yeah, of course, now we have to choose a different aspiration. But let's take a quick look. Yeah, so it looks like it doesn't double it up or anything, which is good. So, I mean, I haven't personally seen any glitches with it yet, so if you do, I do suggest that you go on to Mod the Sims and let him know just in case there is any issues. Personally, I haven't seen any. I mean, that was a pretty good test. I already had him get a trait and then completed the aspiration. There was no doubles, nothing went wrong. So, I mean, seems to work out pretty well for me. Anyway, but anyway, like I said, the link will be down in the description below. I think it's pretty cool. I'll probably still keep it on my computer just in case I need to use it for any storytelling purposes. I try not to clutter up how many mods I have. The mods I have right now, I try to keep very limited, but that's just a personal preference. It's not because I think that the mods aren't worthy to be in the game, because some of them really are. Like I also did a mod review for the canning mod, the alcoholic and sober trait mods. They were pretty cool mods as well. I just personally don't use them in my game. I mean, I might even keep it here. I'll probably take it to full price though. I probably won't keep the free version. I might have one of each downloaded though, and just keep them on my desktop for which. So anyway, OBS was being a bit mean, so it did not finish recording my outro. So anyway, go ahead, leave your feedback, comments, and suggestions all down below, and include any suggestions, any issues you might have. It'd be a great idea to leave those down below. This way Frimlin can get them. So all my social media is in that description box, including the link to the mods. This way you can find it really easily. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. If you like mod reviews, challenges, and let's plays, make sure you're subscribed. This way you can be notified when I upload new videos. And thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye.